Bet365 is an A-rated book on SBR. Click on their logo to discover why.
Hello and welcome to World Sports Weekly. I'm your host, Natalie Rydstrom. Joining us now is Richard O'Hagan, a sports writer and regular contributor to SBR Forum, to discuss the betting value for the individual World Cup teams. Richard, welcome to the show today.
Hi Natalie, nice to be with you.
Now moving on to Portugal. Portugal is locked into a battle with Germany, Ghana and the USA in Group G. Germany obviously is the toughest challenge, although Ghana and the USA should be no real danger. Portugal is currently priced at 1.5 to qualify at this stage. Do you think these odds are worth taking?
I have to say, Natalie, I will not be backing Portugal at this stage. They made a real mess of their qualifying competition. They managed to not win against teams that they should have beaten quite easily. And when you look at Ghana and the USA, they are much stronger than the likes of Northern Ireland and Israel, who were teams that Portugal couldn't beat in qualifying. Big surprise that Portugal had to come through a playoff to even get to Brazil 2014. And I think there's a real chance they might not make it out of this group.
Okay, so who do you see going with Germany then into the next stage?
That, I think, is a big toss-up, because Ghana and the USA are both teams that have historically done reasonably well at this stage of the World Cup. To be honest, I would have to say probably the USA would be my pick here over Portugal. Portugal are full of talent, but they just don't seem to be able to pull it all together. They're one of these teams that is classically less than the sum of their parts. So I think actually a better bet here is probably the USA, because you'll get much better odds on them and they've got a real chance.
Yeah. Well, that's where my money would be going, actually. Now, let's just say that Portugal do make it to the next round. They're very likely to be up against Russia or Belgium. Do you see them advancing after that stage?
Very much depends upon who they play. If it's Belgium, I can actually see them getting past the Belgians. I think they've got that little bit of extra quality that will beat Belgium. But Russia actually won Portugal's qualifying group, and Portugal beat them at home but lost in Moscow. So that will be a real toss-up of a game, and I wouldn't be betting on Portugal to get through it.
Okay. Now, what bet markets would you say offers the most value for wager or wagers on Portugal?
At the moment, my favourite one on Portugal is got to be the top goal scorer market, because having Cristiano Ronaldo in their team has really depressed the odds of all the other players in that Portuguese side, including someone like Helder Postiga, who has been a rock for them in attack over the past 6 to 8 years. And he almost always bangs in 2 or 3 goals in any tournament. So I would definitely be looking to back Postiga. Odds of around about 5s at the moment, which is very reasonable, particularly when Ronaldo is currently trading at about 1.5.
Okay, would you say that is the best tip to make for Portugal as it stands?
I would say at the moment that is the safest tip to make for Portugal, because they've been so inconsistent. The best thing that you can do really is to back the individual players rather than backing and putting it together as a team.
Okay, wonderful. Richard O'Hagan, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome, Natalie.